news! This update actually came with a lot of goodies that I wasn't expecting. So it turns out the 3 loadout cards I showed off in my last video have actually been in the game files for a little while now, so thank you to those who have pointed that out to me. Although if any of you remember the loadouts folder that I made from before, where I showed you how to replace your loadout card images, I updated it since it was very out of date, and I'll be releasing it again soon along with some loadout set replacement packs. Here's a couple of them that I made just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. They only replace the image files of your loadouts, so they don't actually change the loadouts themselves, and no one else will be able to see them. But there's other things you can change too, which can be pretty fun. Anyways, let's talk about this update because I'm surprisingly excited about this. My prediction was wrong. This is the Obsidian operative card for Skyhammer, and boy does it look pretty cool. It actually does look pretty cool, but I'm just not personally a huge fan of the design myself. But the M92 loadout for Skyhammer is a really good card, despite being his default loadout. But you also get it in this now new, unique, futuristic looking Skyhammer skin. One of the great things to come with this update, besides this Skydaddy Obsidian, is the weapon card and special edition loadout recycling feature. So you can now scrap those unwanted or duplicate special edition loadout cards, which is always nice. Especially since I know there are a good number of you out there with multiple event skin duplicates who have nothing to do with them, or who had nothing to do with them until now. But personally, I'm going to be saving all of my old loadouts and weapon skins, even the bad ones, just in case weapon polishing does become a thing, and just in case it uses a different currency system from fragments. I'm really not sure how they're going to handle that, so I'm just going to play it safe and keep everything that I have. That, and also for when Steam Trading comes along. And speaking of which, Steam Trading is apparently back on track, but there's no real confirmed estimate for when it will come to Dirty Bomb. However, it is hoped to be ready to be released with the launch of 1.0, which as far as we hope will be late August, early September-ish, so within the next couple of months. It was left a little vague, saying that it should be around the end of the summer, so fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly and it comes real soon. And despite new mercs being worked on, we won't see a release of any alongside 1.0. Now this I kind of already predicted, because even if they had a new merc ready to go, they're probably going to want to plan ahead for content releases post 1.0. And I still personally believe that at least one new map should be a focus on releasing at least a few months post 1.0. So if you have any new maps in the gray box stages, let us playtest them sometime. That'd be awesome, and it'd be great to see something new. In an ideal scenario, I could picture the official release alongside some sort of big event, and then maybe a month or two later we could get a new merc, and then maybe another couple months go by and we get a new map with a new event. But I also know that that's an ideal situation that isn't easily achievable either, but you know, I can hope, right? But you can now buy weapon case keys for credits, and 14,500 is all you need to start popping open those bad boys, which now drop at a 70% increased rate, by the way, which is definitely all right in my books. I don't have too many to open personally. Actually, I think I've only gotten like 1 or 2 since they released. The balance updates were pretty great this time around too, though. I won't go over them all, so I'll leave a link in the description to the patch notes so that you can read them for yourselves. But I did want to point out a couple things. Shotguns just got a well-deserved nerf, increasing the jump spread penalties to each shotgun by 150%, which means the more you jump with your shotgun, the less accurate your shots are going to be. And for something like shotguns, I think that's a pretty understandable penalty. Rhino received a small nerf, decreasing his health down to 180 from the previous 200, but his hitbox was also reduced by 2% to compensate for this. And if I recall correctly, I think a similar thing happened to Thunder a while back as well. They changed the sniper rifles feels pretty good. Being able to shoot around with my sniper and then quickly switch to my secondary feels a lot faster and a lot smoother, really. And as it should, with the reduction to the firing animation duration. Yeah, that's kind of fun to say. Animation duration. But to compensate for this, they increased the amount of time it takes to chamber a new bullet. I have read a few complaints that the animation is too fast for this increased time, so you're stuck unable to shoot for a moment even after the animation has finished chambering a new round. I'm still not going to fully give away the project that I'm currently working on, but I almost ruined the whole thing with this clip, so check this out. Now, if you can correctly guess and tell me what about this clip would have ruined the project that I'm currently working on, I'll gift you a rad pack of 1200 in game. That's enough to buy a weapon skin case, so good luck. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one, where I will be giving away loadout replacement sets, but it might take me a few days. So until then, as always, take care everyone.